So let's talk about the Dyson 360 Vis Nav. This thing is a real puzzle. It's got all this incredible raw power, but does it have the smarts to actually back it up? That's the big question we're diving into. Yeah, check out this headline. Seriously, it asks if this is the most misunderstood robot vacuum ever. So what's the deal? Is it some kind of misunderstood genius? Or is something just off? Well, it turns out the answer is way more complicated than you think. And, we have to talk about the price. It's $999. We're talking just shy of $1,000. For that kind of cash, you're not just buying a vacuum, you're buying a promise, right? A promise of totally effortless, intelligent cleaning. So that really brings us to the heart of it. I mean, is the most powerful robot vacuum in the world actually worth it if it can't even find its way back home? What good is all that muscle if it gets lost, skips huge spots, and then just dies in a corner? It's a total paradox, and we're gonna unpack it. All right, so let's start with the power and the promise, because to really get what went wrong, you gotta appreciate what Dyson got so right. Let's look at why everyone was so hyped for this thing in the first place. I mean, just look at it. You can tell it's a Dyson from a mile away. It's got that premium feel, that classic, robust design. It just screams power and quality. It looks like it should be the best, which, sets some pretty high expectations from the get-go. And the specs? On paper, this thing is an absolute beast. We're talking crazy strong suction, like the best in its class. It has this D-shaped body that's supposed to get right into corners, a full-width brush roll, even HEPA filtration. I mean, what's not to love? So the whole pitch was basically this. You get the insane power of a big Dyson, but in a little robot that does all the work for you. It was supposed to be the ultimate deep cleaning machine that you never ever had to think about. Okay, next up, navigation, the Achilles heel. And yeah, that whole never think about it promise, it hits a major snag. Because for all that power, the Dyson has a huge critical flaw where it counts most for a robot, actually knowing where the heck it's going. So here's the root of the problem. Dyson went with a visual camera system. Basically, it sees its way around. But almost everyone else, all its main competitors, use something called LiDAR. That's a laser system that builds a super precise map. It's the industry standard for a reason. And this one choice, well, it changes everything. Now, in theory, the Dyson way is pretty cool. You can see here how it's supposed to plot all these different visual points to create a map in its head. It's a neat idea, but, the real world isn't a clean, perfect lab environment. And in reality, in practice, it's just messy. It takes these bizarre, random routes, completely skipping chunks of the floor. It misses corners, which is pretty ironic for a vacuum that's D-shaped specifically for corners. And maybe the worst part? It gets lost all the time. It often can't even find its own charging dock. It's just not reliable. All right, let's talk about power's unexpected downsides. Now, you'd think, okay, maybe it's a little clumsy, but at least it's super powerful, right? Well, weirdly enough, that amazing power can actually backfire in a big way. First, let's be fair. On carpets, this vacuum is an absolute monster. It will pull dirt out of your carpet that you didn't even know was there. Seriously, for deep cleaning carpets, it is in a class of its own, no question about it. But what happens when you take that raw power and put it on a hard floor? Like wood or tile, which most of us have. Does that power still work its magic? The answer is kind of shocking. So here's the crazy part. The vents on the side that exhaust the air are so powerful that on hard floors, they can literally blow dirt away from the vacuum. It just scatters dust bunnies and pet hair around instead of sucking them up. It's like it's making its own job harder, a total own goal. So now we've got a robot that's a genius on carpets, but a bit of a mess everywhere else. It's got clumsy navigation, and its power can sometimes work against it. So that brings us to the big question. For almost $1,000, what are you not getting? And this is where it gets rough. Let's compare. That laser LiDAR mapping that makes other robots so smart? Nope, Dyson doesn't have it. A self-emptying dock, which is pretty much standard on high-end robots? Not here. A mopping feature? Also missing. Advanced obstacle avoidance so it doesn't eat your cables? You get the picture. It's missing a lot. And look, these aren't just nice-to-haves. For $1,000, things like a self-emptying bin and smart, reliable navigation are what you expect. They're the basics for a premium robot vacuum today. Not having them is a huge deal. It really all comes down to this one word: autonomy, right? The whole point of a robot is for it to do the job without you. But if you're constantly having to rescue it, empty it, and then go back and clean the spots it missed, it's not really autonomous, is it? It's just a very expensive and very dumb vacuum clean. So the final verdict: we've seen the good, the bad, and the weird. So after all that, who should actually buy this thing? Let's break it down. Honestly, it's pretty straightforward. You should buy this vacuum if your house is mostly carpet and raw suction power is the most important thing to you, period. And you're okay with no mopping or self-emptying. On the other hand, you should absolutely avoid it if you want a true hands-off cleaning experience, you've got a lot of hard floors, and you expect modern, smart navigation for your money. So you see, it's not that this is a bad product. It's just a really, really specialized one. It's a beast for sure, but it has this one massive blind spot: its brain. And that's the paradox of the Dyson 360 Vis Nav. It's this incredibly powerful machine that just struggles with the absolute basics of being a smart robot. It's got the engine of a supercar, but the steering of a shopping cart. So we'll leave you with this final thought. This is, without a doubt, the most powerful robot vacuum that still can't do navigation well enough to replace you. And that really says it all. It has all the muscle in the world, but it still needs